What if the secrets of the ancient world were lost in a single night? Imagine a building that gathered the knowledge of the ancient world in one place. Scrolls from Greece, treatises from India, maps from Carthage, and philosophies from far-flung lands. This was the Great Library of Alexandria, a place where scholars came to read, debate, and preserve everything the ancient world had learned. Founded in the Hellenistic era under the Ptolemies, Alexandria became a crossroad of trade and ideas. Its lighthouse and its library, both symbols of a city that promised civilization's bright future. Traders arriving in Alexandria's bustling harbour were asked, not for coin but for books. Rare scrolls were copied and catalogued. The library is said to have housed hundreds of thousands of scrolls: medicine, astronomy, mathematics, drama, law. Thinkers like Euclid and Eratosthenes worked in its halls. Libraries then were not just repositories, they were active research centres, workshops of discovery. But as is often the case with human glory, the library's end arrived not in one dramatic blaze of myth, but in a tangled series of events. Some ancient writers point to Julius Caesar's siege in 48 BCE. Others speak of decrees centuries later ordering destruction of pagan books. Still others say that neglect over centuries allowed seasons and time to claim what stone and wood had guarded. What was lost defies simple accounting. Every scroll destroyed was not merely paper turned to ash. It was language, experiment, memory. Could there have been medical recipes that cure diseases we only conquer now? Mechanical designs that prefigured later technology? Poetic works never again to be read? The idea that such a concentrated trove of human achievement could simply disappear is almost impossible to accept. Except that the historical clues suggest just that happened. Later generations searched, salvaged fragments, and preserved what they could. Some argue that much of Alexandria's content survived. Dispersed into other collections and monasteries, scattered seeds rather than total extinction. Yet the myth of a single irreplaceable library burned into the public imagination because it dramatizes a terrifying possibility, the fragility of knowledge. So when we speak of the Library of Alexandria today, we're not only mourning specific texts, we're mourning an idea that human memory can be consolidated and, if we are careless or cruel, suddenly erased. The library remains a cautionary tale and a fascination, a reminder that knowledge must be protected, copied, and shared if it is to survive the centuries. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's greatest mysteries, hit subscribe for more stories from the past. And tell us, what lost text would you want to find first?